gotta have it. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today it's time for another 1-year review, and we got this beauty here, the Hobao Hyper MTX. So I'll tell you what I like, dislike, what broke, what didn't break, and 1 year of ownership of this RC. Everyone, thank you once again for joining me for another 1-year review. So we are going to start off with one of the biggest issues to me that this vehicle has, and that is the body. While it looks beautiful, it is very fragile. And yes, we've shoe gooed it, but if you look right here, I have ABS plastic because the entirety of this bed just collapsed. I put roof skids back here to help reinforce it. You can see here, I put some roof skids up here to help reinforce this roof, even though it's got that plastic right there, and we have this mount. To me, the body is one of the biggest things. Now, I do believe, I remember looking at Hobao not too long ago, I believe there's a newer, there's a newer version of this with a different body, so maybe they fixed it by now. So this is 6S, and you're going to have to run 2 battery packs. It has a very unique system of mounting. You put the battery in here, which it takes a while to get done, but it's not bad because you protect your balance leads, everything's here. That you just go ahead and zip it into here, then it locks into here. So it actually, you know, all in all, it's not a bad system. Like I said, it takes you a minute, but it's kind of nice that you can strap up the batteries being outside of the car here. Now, this did come with a hobby wing ready to run ESC. It did die on me. I came actually right out here, this very spot, went to turn on, nothing, dead. I had a Spectrum 6S ESC laying around. I put that in, and I'll tell you what, this thing has phenomenal power now. So when you see it run, it's a little spicier than what it did out of the box. But other than that, this thing is one stout RC. If we look at just the size of all the control linkages here, the size of these control arms. But here's the beauty with this RC. Look at this metal chassis. This is absolutely massive. And look at the beauty right here, this mount for the center diff. And that right here. Just absolutely one built RC. Look at the control arms. Look at how freaking huge they are. So here, take a transmitter. We'll take this DDF 350. There you can see, like, the arms are as wide as the transmitter. Actually, the arms are a little bit wider than the transmitter. So if you're looking for one solid, probably the best built RC out there, there you have it. So it did actually have a fan on the motor. The ESCs always come with a fan. Huge receiver box here. The servo is underneath there, and of course the nats are still out. But yeah, other than that, I haven't broke anything on this RC. You know, the ESC died, and we've tore up this body. But other than that, man, she has been phenomenal. So this has the body pins going this way. Not a fan of that. I always like them to go sideways, because if we roll over, it's not going to tend to pull them out. Now, I'm not 100%, but I do believe I put these body tethers on. These do look like the Arma tethers that I normally use. I could be wrong, but I do believe I put these tethers on. And I definitely put these roof skids on here. Oh man, this thing's got some power. I love it. Guys, the 6S, this size, this power band is like my favorite. I just loved all the 6S stuff. All right. It's a bad time of day. I know the sun is going right over there. So hopefully it's not gonna I'll tell you what, man, that Spectrum ESC really woke this thing up. Wow. Not that it was a slouch before, but you know, I've become to realize that the hobby wing ready to run ESCs are not really that great. They get the job done, yeah, but they are not. They don't really put out the powers like either the brand Hobby Wing or like this. I mean, Hobby Wing makes these ESCs for Spectrum. If you are interested in one of these, our friend Tyson at Garage Life RC is a dealer. He does not have them listed on his website because he doesn't carry them in stock. So he basically works with a vendor that has them. So he has to call to see what they have. So if you are interested, you're going to have to email him. I'll leave his email in the video description. And you say, hey, LCW said that you can get me a Hobao. Can you get me this? Or you can go directly to the Hobao website. It's not the easiest thing in the world. A lot of times, like when I wanted this, it said it was out of stock, but his vendor had plenty, or at least they had one for me. Ooh. I would say that's the one problem with Hobao, man. Their websites, horrible to navigate. You got to click on each like scale of car and then go through each thing. And a lot of times it just says out of stock. It probably doesn't help. They probably do more business. You might see more Hobao if it was easier to actually get. They need to like get these cars out there more. Golly. Yeah. This is my favorite. I love the 6S stuff. The power to weight is just friggin' phenomenal on these. On any of them. I mean, not just talking about this one, just in general. This is kind of like my favorite. It's a good size, you know. You know, with these, they have enough weight to keep them planted on the ground. You can do all this stuff. Where even like, you know, sometimes your 10 scales struggle blasting through stuff. Definitely smaller scale have a hard time keeping the speed up through this type of. So it's a good size. It's not terribly heavy like your 8S. And just the power, man. I feel like the 8S has a lot of torque and stuff like that. It just doesn't quite, I think, have the speed, or it's not quite as nimble as these. Now, there is something awesome about having an 8S, but these 6S rigs. Oh, man, dude. I love this thing. Oh, no. So 1 year of ownership. Man, no regrets at all. I would buy it again in a heartbeat. Hobao's just one of those slept-on brands. It's just not out there. They're kind of minding their own business. If you buy them, you buy them. It is a heavy. I'm not gonna say it's heavy. It really doesn't seem to want to launch like some RCs do off this hill. Maybe it's me being a little cautious. Ooh! Oh, man! Damn, why I nailed the brakes for some freaking stupid reason. And we ejected a battery. So there. That was completely freaking my fault. I didn't know what I was thinking. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, this. Ooh. That'd be my fault for not really clicking these things in. There we go, that's clicked in now. Yeah, I have a habit of not really pushing those down all the way just to make it a little bit easier for me to get it out, get the batteries out. Alright, try this one more time. I did it again! I hit the brakes. Ah. What is my deal? I think the the front end seemed like it was coming up a good bit, so I think that's what made me do it. I'm gonna try one last time. See if I can figure out why the hell I keep doing this. Oh. Sometimes it doesn't pay to leave that reverse set at 25%. See? I don't know why. I've been lately, every time I tune a car, take that reverse up to 50. It's not the braking strength, it's the actual speed. Alright, so yeah, man, 1 year of ownership. I absolutely love this thing. Oh, even if somehow I can't seem to drive it. The Hobby Wing ESC, I'd say, is probably just a fluke. I got plenty of RCs that have the that same kind of ready to run. Never had an issue with it, but I mean, it's something that broke, so I'm going to tell you during my 1 year review. It's so cool. Those lights in the front about look like they work. I wish they would work. That would be really cool. I put these big lights on the front. See, they kind of look like they light up, but man, yeah, I really like the power, the speed. I mean, it's a monster truck, so you can't say like the handling is, but man, it really does soak up the bumps really, really nice. You can see that suspension just really going. Ah, this thing is an animal. Well, especially if you want something unique that not everybody has, check one out. I said, you really don't see a whole lot of Hobaos out there. And it's a shame. This thing's, it's a freaking tank. I don't know if there's another RC out there that's probably as strong as this as far as like the frame. Body, not so much, but oh man. Well, I don't want to make this thing too long. We just got our review here, and I say it's a great RC, man. I really, really, really like this one. I like it so much, I keep remember, guys, I keep my suspensions set more for ground pounding. I'm not really do too much jumping unless I'm doing like a video for like this and trying to show you the capabilities. I would probably, if I was to set it up, I got almost no preload into that suspension. I'd probably put a little bit more in there. Or the way it's hopping, might even thicken that shock oil if I was to jump it. Like I said, for me, this is what I like, actually just driving. This kicking up the smoky goodness. This is what I like doing. I just like driving them. Hitting a jump, getting airborne is fun. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I do like it, but it's not like the main goal. So my cars are tuned when I do tune them. For ground running. Uh-oh. We got LVC. All right. Oh, I got to take a thumbnail. I guess I'm carrying this thing back to the car. All right, everyone. 1 year, 1 year with the Hobao Hyper MTX, man. I love this car. It puts a smile on my face. It looks beautiful. It's unique. It's definitely something, like I said, you're not going to see everybody out there running. Plenty of power. Stupid strong. I mean, that thing's just crazy strong. I really like it. Like I said, negatives, body, really, really weak. Hopefully, maybe they took care of that. So if you're buying one now, you should probably get the newer one. It'll probably have a better body. Hopefully, it's reinforced a little bit better. But other than that, it's good to go. I've had so many cars here recently that suspensions were weak, the springs couldn't hold the cars. They needed massive amounts of tuning with the shocks and center diffs. And now I do believe I tuned that center diff. I know I had that center diff out, so I do believe I thickened that up a bit. So yeah, I know for a fact I had that diff out, probably to thicken that diff. But other than that, man, I haven't touched the shocks or anything like that. Like I said, I got very little preload into it. It's running the way I like it. I'm very happy with it. So 1 year of ownership, absolutely love it. If you want it, check out, email Tyson, ask him if he can get you one of these beauties right there. And everyone, appreciate the support. Links down below have discount codes and other ways of helping. Please, like the affiliate links, like Horizon Hobby, saying they're gonna cancel me if I don't start. People don't use that, and you know, I know lately they haven't really put out anything exciting. So. But if you're going to shop any of that, please use that. Use any of the links. Helps me buy these RCs so I can bring you this content. It's greatly appreciated because I fund all this stuff, you know. And I put more money in the channel than I ever make off of YouTube and stuff like that. So those of you that use my Amazon links and everything else, thank you so much. And definitely thank you for those of you that like, share, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. Man, it means a lot to see that interaction and watch the channel tick away and grow. Greatly appreciate it. All right, everyone, the Hobao Hyper MTX, beautiful RC. All right, thanks for watching. See you next one.